Being the type of man that a woman cannot forget about is quite simple. It's standing out amongst the rest of the men that she interacts with to stand out in a way that is remarkable to her. And I want to get into the premise of being a remarkable man and what that means to not only women, but what it should mean to yourself. A remarkable man is on the pursuit of remarkable things. That's having purpose that goes far beyond just the material world and what he can gain. It's a state of mind. And with that state of mind allows him to conquer the world in a way that is actually dependent on his very own participation with life. A man who is willing to take action that sometimes isn't following the crowd or is going against the grain is something that is memorable to us women. Women like excitement within men, and that's why there's that statement of, nice guys finish last. And men who excite her, even if it's from a toxic way, are more memorable than the nice guys because of the response they've been able to emotionally make within her being. And I'm not saying be toxic, and I'm not saying to forget about kindness or niceness, but a woman wants a man that she can depend on. And I think a man who's dependable in the way that's actually for not only her best interest, but his own, is going to stand out amongst most men. A man who has a game plan, a man who takes anything in life and uses it for his empowerment, his betterment, and isn't reactive to his own emotional states. And a woman will always want a man in tune with his emotional state, but not in a way where it consumes him. I'm not saying for you to overly attach to your emotions, because that's happening more than ever nowadays, and it's not actually beneficial to men. I don't think it's helping them. I think it's debilitating them, because we live in a society that we want men to be emotionally woke, but they have to deal with it by themselves, because if you say anything about emotions, you're a bitch. So this is the importance of putting on the framework of mind that you can have an emotion, but that emotion does not have to be who you are. It can be a cloud passing. It doesn't have to be something that you identify to. Perhaps it's your anger, perhaps it's your temperament or emotional states that can get the best out of a man. To show a woman that you have control over your emotions through emotional regulation will be something that she will remember about you. If you guys are going through stressful times, who's the first to jump ship? Now, women are naturally very emotional creatures. I can attest to this. It is so amazing to see a man be able to hold down the fort when there's stressful times in a relationship, to be the captain of the team. And for a woman, I think that she wants to be reminded of, you guys are a team, and to be a good teammate. And that's also calling her out on her stuff in a way that isn't shameful or judgmental. And what makes a woman remember you as a man is ultimately who you are as a man. And in life, I feel like we're always chasing that perfect person. But to show a woman that you're not perfect and can be vulnerable in the sense of power, you can have a sense of awareness around who you are in your life experience that allows her to feel safe within your presence alone, because you've handled the terrain, you've had to go through the mud. But look at who you are today, a man who shows up for something every day and finds purpose and motivation through any circumstance. It's going to be naturally magnetic for a woman to see. A man who doesn't depend on her to bring forth a level of confidence in him. A man who is not needy, but a man who is self-assured and reassured by himself, by his participation, like I said, with creation. Being able to take creation to the next level and to make success a part of his experience. A man who settles in life will never be remembered by a woman. We want a remarkable man. And women must be remarkable themselves to even see the glimmer of spark in another person. But I'm giving you guys the framework right now to actually identify yourself to the man who is already remarkable, the man who cannot be forgotten based upon how you show up to every single circumstance in your life, because you have it within you. You have a powerful mind, and a man who can utilize his mind. Not a lot of men in today's society have that capability right now. And it's not like they don't have it. They just don't have the bandwidth to see this life in a new perception. A man who is able to see through the illusions of life a magnificent leader, trustworthy, curious, admirable, inspiring. These are all things that we all have. I don't care if you're a man or woman. This is how to be a remarkable human being. It's not to let life tell you who you are, but to allow life to show you the very opposite of what you're desiring. To further understand your own capability to create here, to evolve here, and to be the leader of your own life instead of falling victim to other people. A man with a strong sense of self is the man who does not depend on anything outside of himself to gain anything he has not already found within. So this is really my take on how to be a remarkable man and a remarkable human being for that matter, is to show life what you're capable of. To wake up every day, not allowing yesterday to weigh you down or the future to stress you out, but to be in the moment and the resiliency that can come from your dedication to the pursuit of greatness you're destined for. That will naturally make you shine and stand out for sure. And if you guys are wanting any one-on-one coaching with me where we could go over whatever it is you're wanting in life, please feel free to email me. My email is down below. And if you guys like today's video, give it a like, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.